Today is the day. Chevrolet just unveiled that the new Corvette ZR1 set a new lap record at the Nurburgring. Today, we're going to break it down for the standard Corvette ZR1. If you haven't seen our full breakdown for the ZR1X, make sure to check it out. That vehicle has 1,250 horsepower. This one has 1,064. Today, we're going to find out whether or not that almost 200 horsepower gap between each car is something that is significant enough to make a big impact on a long lap like the 12-mile circuit that is the Nurburgring, the hardest track in the world. Let's break it down today in this video and watch the ZR1 lap and break it down corner by corner in the moment, right, as you can see right here. So the driver's about ready to start their lap right about now, but that reminds me, actually, today is the very last day to get entered into the giveaway. You could win a Ford Mustang GT. Go to speedphenom.com to find out more. If you grab your favorite gear, you get automatically entered into the giveaway. Plus, for this final promotional close, we're starting at 500 times entries per dollar spent on the site, and then with the mystery multiplier, you can go from 500 times entries, 1,000 times entries, or more. It's really cool how it works. So make sure you go to speedphenom.com. Just get entered into the giveaway. Today's your very last day. Don't wait until it's too late. Anyways, back to the video. So let's watch this lap corner by corner. So the driver is taking speed into the very first apex of the Nurburgring. Now let's turn up just a little. So we've already watched the lap time of the Corvette ZR1X. And it was really incredible seeing how that car performed. It has significantly more horsepower. It's all-wheel drive versus the rear-wheel drive nature of this Corvette right here. So when you're taking each corner at the Nürburgring, it's really all about maintaining momentum. This is a momentum track, but we did learn one thing with the Corvette ZR1X lap time. You can go very far riding on acceleration. Just right here alone, look at how fast the ZR1 is getting, 160 miles an hour. So a little bit off of the ZR1X in that burst there, but this does weigh a little bit less. You don't have as many, you don't have the batteries. You don't have the e-motor system up front, which technically decouples and turns off above 150. That's why when you look at the top end speeds of the ZR1 and ZR1X on these straightaways, they're pretty dang close to each other because the E system turns off. Again, it turns off past 150 or 160 miles an hour. So taking high speed into these next straightaways, you do notice how much balance the vehicle does seem to have. Deceleration happens pretty quick and it seems stable. These drivers appear to be really trying to maximize their trail braking, as they saw just there. Staying on power right about now, full power X in the corner. The driver was a bit hesitant to get on it too early. Now, it makes sense. Getting into the next few corners, hard braking. Let's see if there's any trail brake action. Just a little bit. Getting back on full power right here. Trail braking it in, so yeah, they're really maximizing the trail braking of the vehicle. It seems to be able to handle that quite nicely. The rotation seems very well balanced for the ZR1. It seems a bit less twitchy than the ZR1X. 1.8 G's just now, over a G right there. Turning into the apex down here to get on power early, right about now. And then it goes into a hard right, then left, dipping down into these next few corners at the Nürburgring. I love this track. I'll definitely be making the trip out very soon. This lap time did beat the Ford Mustang GTD. We'll go over that shortly in this video. This vehicle is a few seconds off the ZR1X, and you really have a hard time noticing where, to be honest with you. It just seems like some of these exit speeds, the ZR1X is significantly it's a few miles an hour faster. We do have to make one point. The lap times that we're seeing for both these cars, the ZR1X and the standard ZR1, they are nowhere near where a lot of people were saying they were going to be. Some people are really saying how this car is going to put down a 6 minute and 20 second lap time, a 6:30, even a 6:40 flat. You know, and we said on the channel, we were one of the very first people to break the news or the feedback that a number like that is too optimistic. I believe a lot of people saying those numbers don't have much experience tracking or even on this track, but the AMG GT lap time is a pinnacle car lap time. Same with the GT3 RS. And by the way, it looks like the ZR1 is slower than the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. This is my favorite corner right now. The Carousel. Woohoo! And then it's probably bottoming out. Full power out of the corner. I love that corner so much. I love playing it on the sim. Let us know if you play this on the sim. I'm curious how the vehicle is doing on fuel management. This is a 12-mile track having 1,000 horsepower. You're probably getting close to half the tank of gas being completely consumed, if not more, because on the main straightaway you're going so fast. Here we go, we're past 50% of the track being used so far. Now we're coming to the final corners. These are some pretty high speed ones that really test out stability. Both of those 345 Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2Rs in the ZTK track package, you're getting 1,200 pounds of downforce towards top speed. We don't know what that would be right now at 70, but not 1,200 pounds of downforce, of course. The 345 Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2Rs seem like they're doing a really good job, and I think this kind of time would not have been possible if the Corvette team did not go to a mid-engine setup. You can just see how early these engineers are getting on power, and they're maintaining that power quite drastically. Jump! That's really cool to see in catch there with the flying car mode and the PTM settings that these cars have too. These drivers are able to really be confident on that power with corner exit and then even mid-corner maintaining throttle control for grip, because the mid-engine platform really does a great job keeping that back end down. I am curious though why the ZR1 is slower than the GT3 RS lap time of a 649.3, but we're going to see that very shortly. So taking on the final dip right now, slight carousel, and then flying all the way out. There's only one more bend to the right, and then we're on the main straightaway. Let's see what this gets to. The ZR1X got to about 199 miles an hour, 198 miles an hour. Let's see what the ZR1 can get to, because if there's not much difference between both these cars on this legendary racetrack, maybe the ZR1X, you don't need to pay more money for that. So acceleration should be about the same right about now, for sure. Let's see if this gets a bit faster. It looks like it is climbing a bit faster. They're holding at right around 194, 195. Let's just watch the very end, right? 196, 197, 198, 199. The same top speed for both the ZR1X and the ZR1. Final two corners, getting on power soon. Let's see what this vehicle gets to right about now. 6 minutes, 50 seconds, 0.7. The Porsche GT3 RS put down a 6 minute and 49.3 second lap time. So the 500 horsepower Porsche is almost a full second faster than the 1,064 horsepower Corvette. That's a shocker. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. This right here is the Mustang GTD lap time, and what we have learned based on this video is not only is the Mustang GTD right up there with the Corvette ZR1 and ZR1X, this Mustang is able to corner significantly faster than both the ZR1 and the ZR1X. Can you believe that? That's a shocker to me. That really is. Because this vehicle put down a 6 minute and 52 second lap time. It ended a bit early. 6 minute, 52 seconds, 0.0. The Mustang GTD is about 1.2 seconds off. You're easily gaining a second or more on that back straightaway alone, which means that the GTD and the GT3 RS corner significantly faster than the ZR1 and the ZR1X. So what would you rather have? The faster cornering car with all the bends, or the car that has the most horsepower, so on the last long straightaway it can beat the competitors? So that's where this car lands. It's shocking to me. So it's not the cornering car, it's using the power to beat the 500 horsepower Porsche and the 800 horsepower Mustang. So the most impressive car at this track so far here, with just the performance, seems like it's the 3RS so far, right? 500 horsepower. It's right there. It's faster than a 1,000 horsepower car. And it's like 0.1 seconds slower than a 1,200 horsepower car. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Congratulations to Chevy. They have the first and second fastest American cars here on this track now. They are 1 and 2. Don't forget, today's the very last day to get entered into the giveaway. Enter before it is too late. Go to speedphenom.com. You could win a Ford Mustang GT. I do want to give a quick plug to Speed Phenom Film, our paint protection film studio here in the beach of Carlsbad, California. If you have a new ZR1 coming in or a ZR1X and you want to get it paint protected, or any car you have, make sure to give us a call at 760-496-8607. We're here in the beach of Carlsbad, California, serving everyone from like Orange County down to San Diego. So if you have a car in the area, any car, and you want to get it worked on for PPF, wraps, window tinting, ceramic coating, or more, give us a call at 760-496-8607 today for a quote. Make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it.